I almost
That's
literally missed
really
my.
good.
I almost missed my mouth.
Oh, dear God. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The Freak Show. It's your host, Devin Izard, with the girl next door and the co host, Morgan.
I.
Hey, thank you so much for walking literally across the street.
It's literally a chore, but I need some. I need some extra cardio.
Yeah, extra cardio is never bad. To all the viewers out there and the subscribers, thanks for stopping by again. We are actually going into season 2 of The Freak Show, which we are leaving the dating stories, the
Drama.
drama, and everything. We're leaving that behind us and we're actually moving forward. But before we leave that behind us, one of my really good friends, she actually reached out to me a couple days ago and actually gave me this story. And she was like, "Hey, can you share it to the podcast?" And then I talked with Morgan and we're like, you know what? One more won't hurt, right?
The best for last.
We are leaving the best story for last. So here we go. All right. So she shot me a DM on Instagram, so that's why I'm going to read it from
Okay.
verbatim, because that's what we do here. All right, so we hung out a few times, drinks, dinner, football games. Over 7 weeks, we kissed. That's all. Anyways, we go out and have a good time. I go back to his place for the first time, and as soon as I walk in, there's photos on his entertainment center of him and a girl. He was like, "That's my ex." I, I asked, "Didn't y'all break up in January?" Then he was just like, "Yeah, I haven't thrown it away yet." I didn't think he'd lie for some reason. Anyways, I left, and when I went on the social media, I scrolled through his friends list. I found her page. It was public, and there they were, just plastered on her page. He went on a trip for a wedding last weekend and said it was for a random invite from an old work buddy. But why was his ex girlfriend in the wedding photos? He was also MIA the entire time. Didn't respond to texts. Just liked watch my stories on IG.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. Like, literally, that's typical dating here.
Oh yeah, that's. I think that's. You actually been through on one of the earlier episodes on the first like time we started podcasting.
Mhm.
You shared a similar story to that, and then I had another friend come by and she said the same story. Like the dude was full blown married, but like that's garbage.
So I guess my question now is like, does she know the girl the girlfriend? I guess
Oh no, so the girlfriend doesn't know at all, and you know what? Know what we should do?
we should tell him or
Oh yeah.
tell her.
Oh, we're gonna send this YouTube video to her and be like, oh hey, by the way, here you go.
They both should know the stories out.
Yeah.
The lie.
And if you don't believe me, go ahead. You can follow the links. You can find my Facebook, my TikTok, Instagram, my LinkedIn. You can message me. I'll send you all the screenshots of the conversations. I'm looking out for a friend. Um,
What was his name?
his name was Owen. So Owen, fuck you.
Literally
Literally, yeah.
trash.
From myself, Morgan, and the entire crew behind me, fuck you.
And she has kids, right?
So
You're,
my friend, yes,
yeah,
has kids.
yeah. So that's just mind-boggling because you're literally wasting a single parent's time. Like you
Yeah,
don't do that to somebody.
that's time and a lot of money and like planning and
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah,
And you know what I mean? I mean, like 7 weeks.
that's not like a
That's
week or two.
that's almost 2 months. Like, okay, if you wasted my day like within like 2 days, like okay, like whatever. It's still Wednesday. Like
Right.
I don't give a fuck. But after 7 weeks, and I'm assuming that happens to other people too. Like imagine 7 months of wasting someone's time.
The thing is, though, like if he's not currently happy in his relationship, why not just end it
Oh yeah, yeah. Owen, why don't you tell us
first?
that in the comments? Go ahead. I'm waiting. We're waiting.
Wow, what I don't know. I can't even.
Yeah,
That's just crazy.
that is literally crazy. But you know what? In the grand scheme of things, I feel like if you're one of those guys or girls that does that and goes behind someone back and cheats on someone you may love, just be prepared to accept the consequences because sooner or later that the consequence is going to catch up to you and you're just going to be standing there with your pants down, not knowing what to do, and you can only blame yourself.
And the lie is always gonna get out there.
Yeah,
Like
you're going to mix up your lives. Like when I go downtown and I'm drunk as fuck and I'm telling girls I'm a blimp pilot, and then 5 minutes later I'm like an electrician, like they're gonna be
Stop.
like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like I thought you were that. It's like, no, I'm a dolphin waxer at the local zoo.
I really hope you don't do that. But anyways, you do you.
Yeah. That was some good times in Austin and on 6th Street. That was when I was in Texas. I used to make up random shit that was just like really? That's a thing? Like, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That's
I do that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I don't do that anymore. No, I barely leave my house except for to go to work, hit the gym, and then occasionally go out and take pictures. But I'm working it out. It's an ongoing thing, which, in fact, that is going to be what season 2 is more about. It's going to be actually, going out there and real life experiences, not just like dating. We're gonna, make sure to stay tuned actually, because we're going to be hot on all these podcasts, and we're going to have a bunch of people in here. We're going to be talking to them. We're going to have more people coming in, so it's going to be like a larger group, and we're going to be talking about, hot topics, which actually I was watching on TikTok, and all these people are like arguing about is if can a guy and a girl be friends and not have anything in between them?
I feel like that's a huge question nowadays. Like,
Explain it.
Yeah, so like, could you have a friend that's the opposite sex and be just friends? And same for me. Could I have a male friend that's just friends without people flipping out or thinking it's something else?
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a prime example. Look at us.
We're just friends.
Yeah, we're just friends, and we started a podcast together, and that's it, and we're having a good time, and that's really it. And I have a couple other good friends in Columbus that they're females, and I ask them, hey, I'm trying to learn my new camera lens. Can I meet you downtown? We can take a couple pictures. And they're like, hell yeah. And they meet me downtown. I take a couple pictures, blah, blah, blah.
And you go home.
And then I go home, and I'm just like, hey, it was nice seeing you. And then we stay in contact through a lot of memes and funny shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
If I see something that makes oh, this would make Morgan laugh, and I send it to you, and you're like, dude, that's funny.
There's like 50 memes a day.
Oh, absolutely. It's just endless. It's endless. I'm like a meme lord. Like,
I can't. But they are good. They are good.
they are good. They're pretty decent. I would say, I think it depends on the situation.
For
If
sure.
you're someone like me who's ugly as shit, all the girls will love you as a friend. If you're a guy and you're gay, that's even better because girls love gay guys. So that's obviously like a win right there. But I've kind of noticed, I want to say it's like a 50-50, honestly. I'm going to throw the flag and say 50-50.
I was going to say the same thing. Like, I definitely feel like it depends on the situation.
Yeah. But do you think that, like, if you have a married couple on this side and married couple on this side, and like, let's say the husband over here works with the wife over here, but then like they're really just good friends and they go out, but then they like, I don't know. There's so many situations I can't even like talk about it right now.
We should definitely see what the viewers say.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, like literally let us know. So then in the next video we can recap, and then we can be like, oh yeah, this many people said yes, this many people said no. And then I'll look at my comments, be like, damn, nobody said shit. So I guess what I'm saying is the fucking truth, and you guys don't disagree or agree. So I'm just gonna keep on preaching up here to the choir, and y'all are just gonna be like, oh yeah, that guy fucking says so. Yeah. Whatever he says is the truth.
Oh my god.
But I just want to end this podcast. Right now. But I want to backtrack. Owen, fuck you. From literally like, yeah. Sarah, I see you over there. Yeah, you're nodding too.
We don't mind name dropping.
Yeah, we don't mind name dropping, dude. I keep all my shit open, so feel free to come at me because you'll just get hit by like fucking a goddamn sandstorm.
I don't know why he would come at you. He's the one that cheated.
Yeah, you're the one that cheated, dude. I'm just fucking speaking the truth. But from all of us here, thank you for stopping by. This is the Freak Show. Stay tuned next week. Episode drops every week. We'll see you there. I don't know why I keep on hitting with the left hand because I gotta like do this like transition. Oh my god, I'm spilling.